So mine's more picture-based, not as technical, unfortunately. So I hope to have some fun today. Thank you, BITMAIN, for having me here, and thank you for supporting the Handshake community in general. So I'm going to give a case study for about 20 minutes about some of my experiences working with BITMAIN in the last year or so. Okay. So it started about just the very end of 2022, December, and came into our Telegram group and was asking for it's actually a very common thing in Handshake's Telegram. People come into our Telegram saying who's the leader, who's the Satoshi of Handshake. There is nobody that is in charge. It's one of our favorite things to do in the community, saying, sorry, there's nobody here you can talk to. There's a decentralized community, there's no leader, there's no foundation, there's nobody you can really talk to. But they talked to me, and I had a call with them, and I'm not the creator of Handshake, I'm just a community member. We call them directors. And we put together a Twitter Spaces to announce BITMAIN's new miner for Handshake HNS token, a proof of work layer 1 fork of Bitcoin, which is domain names on the proof of work blockchain for true ownership of your name. And we hosted right at the end of the year and then launched the HS3 miner that month. So we had a Twitter space that went really well, and various people in the community were sharing these. This is a really amazing time. People still talk about it. There's a Voscoin YouTube just a couple weeks ago about it, if you want to check that out. And this is the poster, so you can see me, Handshake, director, contributor. There's no Handshake Foundation person. There's nobody on the payroll of a company of Handshake. And Margie's here, and others from Antpool and BITMAIN. It was a really amazing time to do this. And we also had a conference called HandyCon, and HandyCon is a Handshake conference. We've done it for 4 years. We just finished the 4th annual. It's an online-only conference, totally free, sponsor-driven. And the first year, we had Margie there, and it was a lot of fun, and we had giveaways. You can see here, BITMAIN coupon, $2,000, HS3 miner to Brian Buckley, another coupon, another miner. Layla won. Yeah, Layla Mining won last year. I remember she was very active in the online event, and it was a really great time. And we do auctions. So it's a domain name blockchain. So we auction off live auctions. I'm one of the auctioneers. I've never auctioneered before in my life. It's just organically happening. And others speaking today too. Crypto has changed my life. Bitcoin, BITMAIN, of course, Handshake. I love decentralization. I never knew what it really was before crypto. Even early on in Bitcoin, I didn't understand it in 2011, 2012. I didn't understand it until still Handshake, because it's a much smaller blockchain than Bitcoin, and you can actually have influence. We know each other. It's a very small community. We welcome anyone here to contribute, to be part of it. There's no permission to be part of it. But I started doing online auctions. I've done 24 auctions called Flamingo Handshake. And I wear these glasses. Margie wears them too sometimes. We got memes of her coming up, so stay tuned for the meme. But we do these fun things, right? And then we had one in Thailand. In Thailand, we had just this January, so 2.5 months ago, it was in Chiang Mai, and we had a pre-event for the 2024 HandyCon, which just passed a couple weeks ago. And it was at a bar. I have pictures. So this is some of the pictures. So we did it online and offline. I think this is streaming. I hope people can hear me on this microphone on the online. But it was a really great time. We had giveaways, and we had raffles. We had a lot of participation. Different miners here hanging out in the back corner drinking beer. These anonymous people, and it's a lot of fun. So you can see the banner here. Emma was there. Where's Emma? Emma here? There's Emma. Hi, Emma. Emma, there's a lot of great people from the BITMAIN and Antpool community there. That's Bo. I'm also working on it's truly changed my life, crypto and Handshake and everything. I'm starting an e-commerce blockchain now, and he's our CTO and co-founder of this e-commerce blockchain called Moonpipe. and my glasses off, or half off. And so we did a lot of giveaways. We give away. So working with BITMAIN, we have different contests. So he won a free miner. He's a miner there of many coins in Chiang Mai, Thailand. He's based in Chiang Mai. And we also had some online. So HNS Broker, no name there, but HNS Broker, he won one online from there. And he did a video review on Twitter where he went through his using HS3 miner. But it was a lot, and we did a lot of online content. During COVID, this came out during COVID, the mainnet went live in about February 2020, right at the beginning of coronavirus. So a lot of our community got to know each other during this COVID-19 lockdowns, and we do a lot of online content. So we started doing a series leading up to HandyCon with this HandshakeCon Twitter, and Margie's been all over the world. I think a lot of Margie, and so she was doing it from the US and from China and Japan, and we were doing this each week. So there was also meetups happening in Texas. I think Matt was there, right? I think there was, or HeyTX with Noel. So Noel from HeyTX does some great events in Texas, in Austin. So if anybody's in Austin and wants to meet Noel, he's another community member. And then we did these. So here's the meme. She's shy, but this is somebody in the community made. We had meme contests. Is that okay? But we did a lot of video series leading up to the event. And then Migs is here. Migs, you want to raise your hand? Or Alex. He came from Southern California today. And then we had Paul Singh. Actually, this is Paul's family Indian restaurants in Los Angeles. So there was some small meetups of different people really building relationships, building business and community, and that's really what it's about. So we had an amazing HandyCon just 2 weeks ago. It's a 3-day online conference. We recorded all of it. It's online as well. So you'll see we use AirMeet software, but basically BITMAIN was our core sponsor, .x was a secondary sponsor, and there's like live chats, and we have panels. So Irene is from Vietnam. She does a lot of mining with the mining community in Vietnam. I'll be going to a hackathon there at the end of April for a Hanoi hackathon for Handshake. That's me. I have the glasses and the microphone in the background. Chango with the glasses, Taylor, Anne from the Philippines, Florida, Denver. So it's a really global online decentralized community, and Margie spoke there. We talked about how to engage with a decentralized community, because I think the world is still used to having like a permission world, a world that you need to ask to talk to the founder of somebody, talk to the CEO, talk to the boss, talk to the decision maker, talk to the person with the budget. But in Handshake, like Bitcoin, there's nobody to talk to. Right? There's nobody to talk to. So it's this adjustment. But working with BITMAIN has been very good for Handshake. We've all been very excited when BITMAIN started selling the miners at the very end of 2022. So it's been over a year now, a year and a few months. The hash rate has been very stable and improving with increased security. And the price has been rebounding. A lot of price, of course, crypto, I think we're entering a bull market. Handshake, HNS has been improving as well. But there's just so much more to come. Handshake has been around for 4 years now, just over 4 years since mainnet. Again, I said February 2020. I don't work for Handshake. I'm a director of Handshake. We say anybody that owns an HNS coin or an HNS domain name is a director of Handshake. So anyone here can join the community totally for free. The Discord, the Telegram, and thank you, BITMAIN. Of course, this is a picture with many of the team that came to Chiang Mai in January of this year. And it's really been refreshing to have such an amazing company to support this decentralized community of Handshake. So I think I'm a little bit ahead of time. I had a lot of slides, but it went fast. But handshake.org is where you can get the white paper. You can get to the Discord, the Telegram. I'm more active personally in Telegram, but there's great people in the Discord. I think we mentioned some issues, Luke, about our authorization bots in the Discord, but we're always improving and fixing. I also have a personal YouTube channel called skyinclude.com or skyinclude on YouTube, about hundreds of videos that I did since COVID, making a whole channel about Handshake, mostly in decentralized domains. So I think that's my last slide.